What up, Laker family? It's your boy DTLF back on the post-game recap as the Lakers just lay a freaking egg, man. A complete stinker. They give up 135 points to the Houston Rockets in a loss, 135-119. Embarrassing game, to be honest with you. It doesn't surprise me. This is like the third time they've done it this year where we have a good game and then they turn around to the lesser competition and then they bend over backwards and just take it. And it is frustrating because this is why I say we need a trade, right? We are lacking. We're seriously lacking in identity here, and of course, you know everything about this team just screams make a trade, please. Like everything about this damn team, man, and it's horrible, man. Savage says this slow athletic backcourt is terrible to watch. Not just the backcourt, everything. AD came out here looking like somebody's grandma. You know what I'm saying? Like grandma's cookies out here, man. Extra soft. And it sucked. It sucked because this is the second time you would thought, all right, we got blown out by the Rockets last time, and they got that Dylan Brooks bum, right? You would have thought, hey, they're gonna come out here with some pride this time. Nope, we got punked, guys. We were punked. Vando got ejected early in the game, and the game just went downhill after that. Why is the guy still starting Torian Prince? Nobody knows. Ozzy says that was embarrassing. All we do is get hype only to play like crap the next game. Yeah, it sucks because the last game was such a inspiring game. You would have thought they would have came out here and they would have been excited and hyped and ready to go, just like the fans were. And instead, they give up 135 to the Rockets that are 2 games below 500, and now they've made us a 500 team. And nobody really balled out. D'Lo came out aggressive, but eventually cooled down. Anthony Davis and D'Lo and LeBron all ended up with 23. Austin was trash this game. And of course, it's going to fuel his haters' fire, but he was trash this game. In 30 minutes, he just had 8 points, 5 assists, and 3 rebounds. Not enough. Torian Prince was major trash this game. Only 5 points with 3 rebounds. 16 for Rui, but most of those came in garbage time. 9 for Jackson Hayes, garbage time. And this team they did a horrible job of defending. We opened up the runway. Their rookie, okay, their rookie, which, by the way, I picked up on my fantasy league, had 20 points on us. Most of those came in the first half. He totally demolished us. 20.6 rebounds in only 18 minutes. Cam Whitmore, right? So, and then Jalen Green got his 34. Alperen Sengun got his 31. Jabari Smith pitched in 18. Dylan Brooks had 17. It's like, nah, bro. Like, we can't. We gave up. They didn't even shoot lights out from beyond the arc. They were 12 for 36 for 33%. But they just out hustled us. They had 74 points in the paint. We're supposed to be this points in the paint team, and we giving up 74, fam. That's really fucking pathetic. I'm sorry. That is so pathetic. And I'm just tired of this team not having an identity. It seems like they're starting to build it to something. They win 2 in a row, and here comes a letdown. So again, they got to fire the coach. I know that. They're not going to do that. So the next best scenario, make a trade. Help this team out, fam. Help this team out, please. Because right now, man, they are identityless. Like we literally don't know what version of the Lakers we're gonna get every night. I don't even know why I pick them up on Prize Picks. I would have won Prize Picks had I not picked up a couple of Lakers. So I think I'm gonna make a new rule: don't pick up Lakers till we find an identity. It's been whack. It's been whack. Bonner says the turnstiles Lakers tonight shake my head. This team is consistently inconsistent. They obliterated in the paint and the boards. Reeves has regressed. He's playing out of position right now, as in a sense that he should be on the bench because since D'Lo has taken more shots now, he can't catch a rhythm. So bring him off the bench. Less pressure. That's what I would do if I'm coach, and then go trade for somebody who can start alongside D'Angelo Russell. Go trade for a Bruce Brown. Give up the top 14 protected 2029 first-round pick for Bruce Brown and fillers, right? Torian Prince and whatever else we need to fill in that trade is what my suggestion would be. For sure. But thanks for Super Chat, brother. Truly appreciate it. It is disappointing. I know Laker fans are disappointed tonight. I was blessed enough to be over there on playback TV with my shorty. So it went by faster. It would have been just such a drag to do it alone. So shout out to her for that. And we actually made it entertaining. But man, if I was alone, I would have been so frustrated in that game. Like this, I probably would have been throwing a tantrum right now. Hey, what up, Kimiko? Welcome. Robert 24-23 says this BS never gonna end, bro. Ham got to go. I think, look, man, they fired coaches that were doing better than this guy, and he's still over here with a job, right? At this point, let me get an application. Let me get an application for sure. Because if anybody can get a job like that and keep it, no matter how good or bad you do, just I guess hire everybody at this point. Princess Dan, if we do keep playing this way, I was just gonna trade for BB and B and a big Bruce Brown and a big like Drummond, and then pick Lowry and Hayward via buyout. Yeah, yeah. I mean, that's an option. That's a solid option for sure. But again, the Lakers just right now, man, I don't know what happened. People were saying they look gassed. It's like, why would they look gassed? I know they played double overtime, but they had a day off. They should have iced their bodies and been ready for today. They're professionals. They get paid to play, fam. No excuses. It's not like they're construction workers. These are basketball players. Gassed or not, they played like ass. The whole team did. And they didn't really try because we were giving up second chance points, rebound. When they finally tried at the end, it was too little, too late. All right, too little, too late. So just getting sick of it, man. Getting sick of it. I'm ready for change, whatever it is, whether it's at the front office with the coaching staff or whether it's a trade or two. We need trade. We need a trade. He said, is this team done for at this point? I don't even care the Lakers no more. We always say stuff like that, but we never mean it. The truth of the matter is we'll be back here tomorrow night. Ozzy said, giving up more than 130 points on average the last 5. That tells you everything you need to know, Ozzy. Our defense isn't good right now. That means our starting lineup isn't good either. Taurean Prince getting cooked, D'Lo getting cooked, Austin Reeves getting cooked. Heck, AD and LeBron got cooked tonight. AD and LeBron got cooked, so it was just a horrible night. But you're right, man. I'm glad you brought that up because they got to figure something out. And again, Darvin, he's making jokes about Vando starting. I think that had to do with Vando's frustration tonight too. It's like he knows what he can bring as a starter with the main unit, and here we go, man. Here we go, right? So that probably played a part into him getting ejected. But who knows, bro? Our perimeter defense is terrible. It's horrible, Sean. It is the worst I've seen in a long time. But what are we doing to fix it? We got some pieces that we can maybe utilize. Maybe Max Christie alongside D'Angelo Russell, bring Austin Reeves back off the bench. I don't know. Maybe start Rui at the 3 and put Taurean Prince at the 2 and go with a bigger lineup. There's options there for now, but nothing really moves the needle for me. I think they need a trade for sure. And I'm so exhausted about talking about potential fits. I just want to see some action. I'm all about that action, boss. I want to see some action and just get it going. Get it going because I don't even want to talk about Bruce Brown or DeJounte Murray anymore if they're not realistic options. Watch us turn around and trade for Daniel Gafford or somebody we're not even talking about, right? But yeah, it would be nice to get those pieces we've been talking about. Will it happen? We'll see. Trade deadline is less than 2 weeks away. And I'm here for it. I'm here for it, fam. I can't wait for that trade deadline. I think that's when we can start turning, in the right direction if we make the right trades. And also, you got to worry about the buyout market. Who's going to be available? We've talked about certain names already. We'll see. We'll see who's the buyers and the sellers. Dan, it's actually crazy because I know Lakers aren't playing D'Lo $25 million, but fans want to keep him. I don't think it's crazy about that. The fact that fans want to keep him if we can potentially compete for a title with him, right? He's the best shooter we've had in the last, 5 years or so. Have you seen his shooting numbers? I don't think it's outlandish that we, the fans, want to keep him now. Yeah, he struggled in the month of December, but he's more than made up for it. He had another 20-plus point game tonight, and he came out aggressive. He kind of kept us at bay. Nobody else ever got with the program tonight. So we should not be trashing him tonight, especially because he actually kept us in the loop for a little bit before the Lakers decided to tap out. Prince says, I hate to let Rui go, but if D'Lo keeps playing well and the team's not willing to deal AR, Rui's contract is the next tradable one. Package it along with Taurean Prince and Jalen Hood-Schifino. I agree. And if we can get either Bruce or DeJounte Murray with that type of a package, I'm doing it. I'm definitely doing it. Taurean Prince has become so expendable to me. It's like he continues to regress and get worse and worse by the week. And it's like, what happened? He started off the season so well and knocking down threes and playing some solid defense. What happened to Taurean Prince? I don't know. At first it was that he was not as good at home. Now he's struggling on the road. It's like, what is going on? Maybe he's heard his name in several trade rumors and it's bothering him. I don't know, but there's no excuses at this point of the year. We're a 500 team right now. It's pathetic. We shouldn't be a 500 team with all the pieces we have. As Bullet, stop trolling, bro. You're tripping. She just called a spade, man. Uh 24-24 is what the Lakers are right now, guys. So we are officially 48 games into the season. We're approaching that 50 game benchmark. Pretty soon, we're running out of time. We were running out of real estate, and they got to do the right things, man. Dylan is a dirty player. He is. So is Draymond Green. So that's back to back dirty players we have ran up against. But one of them got under our skin. The other one didn't. We should have kept our poise like we did in Golden State. I don't get it, man. Again, these podcasts of these players are very revealing because they tell you that players aren't interested in all the games in the 82 game season. Again, I wish there was some sort of a slip or some sort of a form they filled out to tell you which games they're actually going to show up for, because they didn't even try tonight, man. They were literally walking around from the beginning of the game. I was like, what the hell is going on? I didn't understand what the energy, especially after such an incredible game a couple of nights ago, right? I was super excited for tonight. I was telling my girl, oh, I can't wait for the Laker game. I can't wait for the Laker game. And look what they did, right? I was so excited. I invited her on. Her first experience, calling the Laker game with me in years. And that's what it went to. But luckily, we saved it with the food talk. Shout out to Search for suggesting it. So that was fun. When are we going to take free throws seriously? It feels like every year for the last 10 years we have sucked at free throws, doesn't it? It does feel that way, man. Sometimes we have good free throw shooters and we miss it still. And sometimes we have poor free throw shooters and it's like by default. It seems that Ham doesn't know what he's doing out there, clueless. Yeah, Darvin Ham is something else, man. I'm so tired of speaking on him. At this point, let's see. Let's see what happens moving forward, right? I missed most of the game. Did Prince start? Yes, he did, Jay. Unfortunately, he did. David Howard says, it seems that Ham does not know what he's doing out there. Clueless. Absolutely. The whole Lakers squad didn't shake hands with the Rockets, and I don't blame them one bit. I wouldn't either. Yeah, the Rockets team is just everywhere Dylan Brooks goes is straight garbage. Alfonso says, motherfuckers paid all that money and acted like females most games. Now, that's an insult to females. I know females that are tougher than that, bro. Mine's included. You know what I'm saying? So they was acting like some straight bitches, not females, bitches. Like they came out here like slugs in the rain. Slugs in the rain. They couldn't even walk. Ridiculous, man. He said, Darvin Ham really don't know how to use weapons he has at his disposal. We clearly needed to speed, youth, and scoring. Why Christie and Rui Wood didn't get in early? It kills the momentum. It kills the momentum when you come out with the wrong starting lineup. It kills the momentum when, as you can see, even Vanda was frustrated. I think Darvin really has lost the locker room because I don't think he knows what the hell he's doing. And it's very apparent in any profession. If you just throw somebody in there and you can tell they don't know what they're doing and you have to work with them in the group, it's going to be discouraging because you kind of have to carry them. And that's the problem with the last 3 to 4 coaches. We've had to carry them to championship, right? Frank Vogel. Frank Vogel is a mid-ass coach. Good defensive coach, I think, but he's a mid-ass coach as far as play calling, rotations, and everything else, decision-making. Same thing with Darvin. Mid. You can see the good coaches, man, figure it out. Good coaches figure it out around the NBA. Even when they're lacking players or they're missing pieces, right? They find ways to win. Let's see who won around the NBA today. Let's see. The Mavericks are beating the Magic right now. Okay. 76ers beating the Trailblazers. Okay. And I don't think they have Joel Embiid. Let's see who else won. The Timberwolves beat the Thunder to regain the first seed. So that's interesting. The Kings beat the Grizzlies. Again, good teams finding out ways to beat the lesser teams. We're the only team that struggles to beat lesser teams. So then you do the math and you're like, okay, maybe we're not good. Maybe we're not a good team this year. We're not. Whether it's the chemistry, the coaching, or the whole combination, we need a trade. The stench is horrible. Of course, we need a fire coach. It's not going to happen. I've moved on. The Knicks found out a way to beat the Hornets, and they didn't have Julius Randle or OG Anunoby. They were missing two out of their 5 starters, and they figured out a way to win tonight. And guess who went off? Jalen Brunson again. Playing like a real star player, man. 32.7 assists. Guess who else went off? Dante DiVincenzo. So good teams just find ways. They find ways. Bad teams, we make excuses, which is what Darvin's been doing all season long, making excuses. Bad coach, bad team. Why TF is Torian Prince still starting? You know what, Tyrone? If I had the answer to that, bro, I'd go, I would let you know. But there is no reason why he should be starting. He has been bad the last 3 to 4 games. And Vando has been the opposite of that. Well, until today when he got ejected. There shouldn't be a reason why he's starting, bro. It's just poor coaching, poor game management, poor rotations, everything. Poor. We got the Dollar General coach, man. This man is poor. I'm telling you right now. Prince was a great player with the Wolves, and boom, sucks bad when he comes to the Lakers. Yeah. I want to say sucks bad. He's had an up and down season. The last 4 to 5 games, he does not deserve to start. But again, to a lot of people's point in the chat today, credit to everybody that joined me on playback today. If you haven't, please make sure to follow along. But credit to everybody who was saying Prince was never really a starting caliber player, right? Starting caliber player. So he's not looking like that right now at all. And again, for those of you that haven't joined me, go ahead and click the link, man. Some of you guys got some of the 20 passes and you got to see the game with your boy. So that was pretty cool. But check it out. Davis said he's a game time decision for tomorrow in Atlanta. So it'll be harder to win without him, but we still can. No excuses. And again, if we had a good coach, it wouldn't be a problem. It would not be a problem at all. But this is really pathetic, guys. This team doesn't have an identity. We've seen it since preseason. We didn't have an identity. We saw it early in the season, and I kept harping on it. Did my prize picks hit? Of course not, because the Lakers didn't come to play, and I picked up Lakers. Again, new rule. Until Lakers get an identity, I will not be picking up Lakers. The only one that I might make an exception for has been hitting every single game is D'Lo. But, man, it's just disappointing. Imagine if Lauri Markkanen and Anthony Davis on the floor at the same time. Who would you give up for Lauri Markkanen? They're going to ask for a lot. They're going to ask for more than we have to give. That's the problem with Lowry, man. Lowry is a bucket, but the Jazz are going to want like 2 to 3 first-round picks. I don't know why, but they are. They're going to want too many. We don't have that right now. Let's see. Trae Young about to light us up, maybe. Trae Young or even DeJounte Murray if he wants to show the Lakers that he wants to be here. So it is what it is. I'll take final questions, though, man. This is disappointing. I'm starving. I'm taking my girl out to eat, man, with all these wonderful super chats y'all have blessed us with. But, just an absolute disappointing game. But it doesn't surprise me because the Lakers have been doing this. They've been the roller coaster ride all season long. We cannot hit a steady Goliath type of drop, like a climb yet. I'm waiting for it. I'm waiting, and we can't. That's all we need to climb up in the West. We need one of them steep Goliath type of climbs, right? And with no drop, though. That's only different. No drop. He said, Shea Jackson Jr. said, get him the fuck out of here. Yeah, man. Everybody sees it at this point. When celebrities start speaking up, I think maybe then Genie will listen. Because those are the breadwinners. Those are the ones that put in a lot of money into the team. So you got to listen to them. If you don't listen to us little old fans, you might listen to the big times. The big timers, right? Victor says, Dan, playback was fire. You and your girl are hilarious. Thank you, bro. I appreciate you, man. Thank you. And everybody go follow us over there, man. We still got a lot of building to do, man. But I wish I would have found out about this app earlier in the year. It probably would have been in the thousands already. But listen, you guys mentioned that everywhere I go, you guys will follow. There's the chat. There's a link in the chat. Yes, sir. Appreciate y'all, man. He said, Dan, why do I always feel like Reeves going to turn the ball over now? And I'm a huge Reeves fan. I don't know why you feel that way, but he rarely handles it enough to turn it over all the time. I still feel like we're lacking a lead guard besides LeBron. Other people, like I said, if you guys watched the last episode of Around the League, my point about Reeves and D'Lo, I felt like none of them are point guards. They're combo guards. And the longer they have the ball in their hands, sometimes they turn the ball over. They're better off ball and slipping screens and then once in a while making ISO plays, right? Both of them. He said Dylan is a bigger Pat Bev or maybe a combination of Pat Bev and Cam Payne. Guy is so irritating. He's just a wannabe bully who always gets bullied. Like he's poking at the bear. All right, he won the regular season, but if we were to face off in the playoffs, what do you think would happen? At some point, if you're a wannabe bully, you got to humble yourself because your ass is getting punked. You can't really be a bully if you keep getting punked, right? Like, ridiculous, man. This dude, Dylan Brooks thinks he's Debo, but in reality, he's more like Felicia, right? He's just an annoying, pesky dude. Like he's no Debo, fam. Gotta chill out with that. Let's see. Magic Mavs close game. Hope Mavs take the L. Yeah, we definitely got to root against all the Western Conference foes because we're gonna be jockeying for late position, especially if we make a trade to try to make a run. If the Lakers aren't gonna make a trade and they're gonna mail it in, I have no hope for this team. Even though we got LeBron and AD, like I said, it's a horrible, putrid smell of losing here. And they try to get comfortable with that shit, but I'm not with it. And I know you guys, the Laker family, ain't with it either, man. We want to see some sort of trade now. Playing team is just not good enough. We got to be a top 6 seed. We need some sort of a first round home court advantage. And again, we continue to lose to these teams that we should be beating. And we're beating teams that, we're beating good teams. Like we beat the Thunder. We beat these other good teams, but then we turn around, we lose to the Rockets, right? Let me see. Just it sucks. It gets tiresome, but that's exactly what it feels like when you're watching a team that has no identity. When you watch a team that has no identity, this is what you just never know what to expect. We lost to the Rockets. We beat the Warriors. We lose to the Chicago. Oh, no, we beat the Chicago Bulls. We lost to the Clippers. We beat the Trailblazers. We lost to the Brooklyn Nets. We beat the Mavericks. We beat the Thunder, and then we lose to the Jazz. We lose to the Suns. We barely beat the Raptors. So it's like it's just so up and down, guys. You just go look at the last couple of games. So up and down is what are we doing at the end of the day? He said Brooks thinks he's from School of Hard Knocks. Look at the college he went to. I don't even know if he went to college, bro. Was he paying attention in class? Dude is a dummy. He said, Dan, worse is the other teams that occupies playing spots are also solid teams that find ways to win. It's hard to overtake them. If we make it to the play-in tournament, we're going to gas ourselves. Even if we make a deep run into the postseason, we're going to be gassed by the time we reach the Western Conference Finals, or if we get lucky enough for the NBA Finals. This is why we need to make trades, bring in fresh legs, fresh energy, and to revitalize and reestablish our main stars. It's simple. Right now, if you're the Lakers, you're protecting D'Lo now, right? You hold on to him. Obviously, LeBron, AD, Reeves. I'm still protecting Reeves, and regardless of what the haters say, and Vando. Those are the 5 that I'm holding on to that I try to make a run with, right? Everybody else is movable. Yeah, I still want to keep obviously Rui. I want to hold on to Christian Wood, guys like that. I want to hold on to. But if they're required in a package that's going to bring back better pieces, it's going to make us better, I'm willing to trade them. You have to think like that, right? And heck, even some of the players I mentioned, if they were to bring back a star and they want, something major, then for sure, we go with that. But for now, man, the Lakers do need a trade. Any final questions, y'all? Final questions before I get off and go and put some food in my belly. I'm starving because we did start the stream off extremely early, which I'm usually not used to. Let's see. I know that Darvingham is safe from not being fired, but what if out of the blue they decide to fire Darvingham? Then I think you would see an uptick in play style. I think you would see a reinfusion of life on this team because right now they look dead. Did you not see this game? They look dead in the water. What are you gonna eat? I don't know. I gotta ask my shorty, man. We're gonna make always these are group decisions, man. These are couples decisions. So we don't know yet. We're gonna go grab a bite though. We didn't cook nothing tonight since we were busy since early on. What's on the menu tonight? We'll see. If John Collins will be available, will you take him, Dan? If they ask for Rui and fillers, I like John Collins. I just don't think that's what we need. Another power forward. If anything, we need a center. If anything, I'm calling up the Grizzlies, seeing what they will do with Xavier Tillman. Believe it or not, we need a banger like that. He reminds me of Tarek Black, somebody like that. Get in there, get in the seams of things and do some dirty work. More than a power forward that can score. Give me somebody like that, a Xavier Tillman for like a second-round pick and a filler. And then figure out how we can get some of those perimeter defenders out there to do some work for us. But anyways, guys, it's going to wrap it up for me. Thank you guys so much, man. What a phenomenal night we had, even though we lost. The participation was amazing over there on Playback, man. And again, I'm going to put it one more time for you guys in the chat. Go follow, and let's hopefully have a bounce back win tomorrow. Have some fun. I'm going to invite my girl on again, see if she wants to come on tomorrow. So that'll be fun. And then I got you guys here for pregame, prize picks entries, all of that good stuff. So keep it locked, guys. Much love. Enjoy the rest of your night. Lakers got to bounce back, man, tomorrow. They have to get back on the winning side of this road trip, and we'll figure things out, all right? Y'all have a great rest of your night. Peace out, guys.